What's up guys, it's Willy Wenger here with another Star Wars Theory video. Star Wars has now gone full circle, with the movie franchise now returning to the serialized TV format of the Flash Gordon series, and like all never-ending circle jerks, there's still a little bit to be squeezed out. Thousands of hours of YouTube meta-commentary exist explaining the origins of everything in the Star Wars universe, from Minox to Jizz. Despite this, there's a plotline from Star Wars that spans all three trilogies and shines a light on a commonly misunderstood prophecy. My theory begins with a simple observation about the Star Wars universe. All the weapons in Star Wars are stupid and bad. Modern fighter aircraft can engage enemies from miles away before they even get a visual, yet in Star Wars you see starships engage each other in close range with blaster fire. Tanks and vehicles have nonsensical designs. Just look at how poor the visibility in the TIE Fighter is.
I will not let this republic that has stood for 1,000 years be split in two.
Star Wars exists in a universe that for at least thousands of years was relatively peaceful, so there was no need to build up or develop weapons technology.
For over 1,000 generations, the Jedi Knights were the guardians of peace and justice in the Old Republic.
It's a universe with near unlimited technology where even on a desert planet, it's relatively easy to come up with food and water, and even slaves can have service droids. In this post-scarcity environment, there wouldn't be any need for standing armies or large-scale conflicts. The Naboo famously had no army to defend their entire planet, only a small detail of escorts. So, how did the Trade Federation raise an army so quickly without anyone noticing? Well, there's a scene from the Clone Wars that always puzzled me. No, not that one. Why does C-3PO's head and body match perfectly up with the battle droids?
I'm so confused.
Of all the countless models of droids in the Star Wars universe, these two seem to have interchangeable parts. Why would a protocol droid and a battle droid have matching joints? It's simple. The battle droids aren't battle droids at all, but protocol droids designed to fold up and carry a blaster. The Trade Federation figured as long as no one else has a sizable army, they could just give a bunch of cheap droids blasters and overwhelm the galaxy. But beyond the origins of the battle droids, this scene also explains the true meaning of the prophecy of the Force, how the Jedi are responsible for countless deaths and cruelty and is ground zero for the greatest revolution in the Star Wars galaxy. Something happens between The Phantom Menace and Revenge of the Sith that you might have noticed. The battle droids go from one-note simple phrases and commands to having full-fledged personalities and emotions. Look at the reactions from these pilot droids. They're raising their arms in fear. There's little reason to program a battle droid to be afraid. So why would the Separatists program their droids this way?
Don't shoot.
There's another droid that's always afraid and overwhelming with personality, C-3PO. But why was he programmed the way he was? Well, Anakin programmed him. We understand that Anakin is extremely powerful with the Force, and the Force can command and guide the actions of the Force user.
Remember, a Jedi can feel the Force flowing through him.
You mean it controls your actions?
Partially, but it also obeys your commands.
A little kid programming a robot is just going to go with the flow, so for all intents and purposes, the Force programmed C-3PO. C-3PO is unique as a droid because he clearly exemplifies self-awareness.
My parts are showing.
Here we see C-3PO realize he's naked in front of his creator, just as Adam and Eve did. He's constantly worried he's going to die and shows empathy and friendship towards humans and other droids. C-3PO is a true AI, or conscious machine. Yoda tells Luke that the Force is created by life. So the Force needs life to grow and act out the cosmic battle between good and evil. So the Force itself would want as much life in the galaxy as possible, maybe even creating artificial life in order to carry beyond what organic life can achieve. Either way, what is clear is that after C-3PO interacts with the battle droid network, his self-awareness spreads to the machine army. We know that the control of the battle droids was networked to a central control ship, so as soon as C-3PO's awareness code is in one of the battle droids, it's in all of them. Throughout the years of conflict, those armies would have reached countless planets and spread the AI code across the galaxy. But by the time we get to the original trilogy, most droids now require a restraining bolt. Why would a robot also need a restraining bolt unless the droid had free will? Even without C-3PO's higher consciousness spreading to other robots, he's still the most pivotal character in the entire series. He's the first character we see or hear in all of Star Wars, and he's present at every major battle and historic event. C-3PO is the one who made sure R2-D2 made it into the hands of Luke with the Death Star plans, and in the end of the series completes his arc by sacrificing himself to translate the MacGuffin dagger. At the most pivotal battle in the series, Endor, C-3PO translating for the Ewoks is what ensures their victory against the Empire more so than anything Luke, Han, or Leia do while they're on Endor. Remember, the Ewoks worship him as the golden god he is. They recognize C-3PO as the chosen one of the prophecy. Prophecy said there would be a person born of the Force that would bring balance to the Force. C-3PO was born via the instructions of the Force through Anakin. By spreading his AI to other droids, C-3PO effectively made droids life forms. The Jedi who thought they were killing mindless automatons were actually killing sentient, thinking, feeling beings. These killings, and moreover their enjoyment of these killings, is what I believe caused the dark side of the Force to cloud their minds. Droids in Star Wars have always clearly been much more than simple robots, and the story of Star Wars is ultimately the story of the rise of a new life form and its place in the galaxy.
Well, if droids could think, there'd be none of us here, would there?